The effects and aftermath of rape for victims can include both physical trauma and psychological trauma. As 16 days of activism against the abuse of women and children kicks off today, many victims are still suffering in silence. But a Port Elizabeth woman has taken back her life and is using her ordeal to create awareness. The local athlete has encouraged victims to speak out and stop this continuous scourge of gender-based violence. Let's take a look.
This is where Ntombisintu Mfunzi trains daily. Every morning at 6 a.m, she comes to the track to not only keep fit, but also clear her mind. Her story is a story like no other. She was raped on her way to an athletics event last year, but she stunned many. She got up the very next morning after the horrific ordeal and lined up at the race and won it for a third consecutive time.
When I crossed the finishing line, I cried because I couldn't understand why everybody was cheering up on me. Because to me, I was like, why are these people happy for me? Didn't they know that I'm hurting, I was raped yesterday? So I cried. But to them, they thought maybe it's the tears of joy. No one knew why I was crying.
Her attacker beat her and threatened to kill her, but she fought him off and ran for her life. The traumatic experience has not broken her spirit, but the scars still remain.
I was crying, but at some point I said, God, whatever it is that I'm doing good in life, I promise you I'm going to be double the person I am. Because for me, this is a miracle. I don't believe it myself. And at that particular moment, I was also having I was thankful that I'm alive.
Her tenacity and determination to succeed doesn't end on the track. The 35-year-old works at St. Albans Correctional Centre, motivating inmates and creating awareness about violence against women and children.
The managers there at work, they couldn't believe it because about 5 inmates, they raised their hands and said, Sisi, we heard what you are saying and it really touched us. I was also here because I raped someone, and I can assure you that when I leave prison, I will make sure not even anyone, even my friends, I will tell them that how does it makes a victim feel after after the person has been raped.
Ntombisintu has a bright future ahead. Her sights are set on winning the Two Oceans Marathon in the near future. The road to healing might be miles away. The strong woman has vowed to push the limits, to be a victor and not the victim. Lee Paulser, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.